Hello, and welcome back to my office. Sorry, I had to move the microphone a little bit. So, today we're going to be doing some Power Wash Simulator. Just, playing some washing, like that. Just having a overall chill stream. Nothing big today. And it is a bit later, mostly because I had a bit of a long day. So, we're going to be just relaxing. And the way that I usually relax is by playing Power Simulator. And yeah, let's boot it up. I have not opened it in a long time. Power Sim. I do wonder if the audio was lowered because I usually have it like lowered, so it's all nice and peaceful and like ASMR style of stuff. Oh, my bitrate really went down there. I should probably turn off some background going on. So turn that off, turn that, and that off. Anything else? And oh, game's okay now. Yeah, game's booting. Oh, I forgot to log in to mix it up. You can't give me headpads otherwise. If I don't log in, that is like you can boot it up, but you still need to like press in the login button. I was thinking of making it a ASMR stream, but then I thought like a lot of people don't really like. Well, a lot of people that come to watch me don't really like ASMR, so I'll just do it as a normal thing because my microphone can do like ASMR stuff. So if I go into this setting, I can do like side to side audio and like talk. Obviously, the tracking isn't the best when I'm like close to the microphone, so it basically becomes a bit weird. But let's go back to the normal audio. There we go. Oh, did the game crash? No, it did not. Okay. But I will be talking a bit quieter for those that, might want to get an app or just listen to my voice as I do a bit of talking. Yeah. Let me go into the game. Also, it is a black screen for me as well, so I don't know if it's... Okay, so you can see the game, but I cannot see it. Oh. I'm an idiot who literally just pressed the my monitor's off button. I sense Power Wash Simulator again, so I make my return. Hello. Hope you're doing well, Masked. I don't feel like Power Wash Sim 2 is very necessary. Power Wash, the first one is pretty good by itself as well. I'm not sure if I want to go through the stuff again, or if we want to try some new stuff, like some of the bonus jobs, which I have not finished yet. So we could do some of these, which do restrict us. Because these aren't the best. Because we do have like the best tools. But these bonus jobs restrict us to, like, for example, this one lets us use our main boy. And this one is like a smaller one. And there seems to be quite a few of these. Submarine, cleaning the aquarium. I have not done this before, so yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Start this job will reset the progress of a bonus job. I wonder why it does that. Because, for example, like, we finished this one, but is it going to reset that? Never mind. Let's just do it. Confirm. Also, hope everyone is having a lovely day and is staying cool and hydrated and all that stuff. Because, you know, it can be pretty warm nowadays. Okay. A very, very dead. A strange thing, a center like this, it's normally so full of life. There is technically a story in Power War Sim, but I don't think anyone has ever actually looked at the story. Obviously, I know some people have like motion sickness and stuff, so I will try to use the locked mode as much as possible, just to make it a little bit nice to everyone. It looks so bright already. Just from a little bit of washing. While we're rushing it, it's probably going to be a bit of a short stream, like 2 hours or so. But we're just here to relax for a little bit. Oh yeah, like yesterday, I went to the shops, and then I was coming from the shops. One of my neighbors had a set of plants that he had put out. Like little potted plants that they just like wrote down like free for anyone to take. So I decided to take one of them, and it's a little like tomato plant. I'm really not sure how to take care of them, so I do hope that I don't kill them, because I am not the best with plants. For example, the only plants that I've ever had like properly stay alive are flush plants that I've got like. So I had this like small set of plants that were like plushies. Also, I have some Lego plants as well, and those are the only plants that I actually have. Let me lower down my sensitivity so that I can go a little bit smoother. There we go, that's much nice. Let's go with the slightly more powerful. Just so we get those satisfying lines. Yeah, looking nice already. Okay. Let's explore some more of the actual place, so we see what we're actually dealing with. Oh, there's actual fish behind there. There's a gnome. Oh, I forgot that you can actually jump. Oh, a seahorse. Ah, lovely. Okay. There's more of a big area over here. Oh, there's an upstairs? Whoa. That is a lot. I did not expect it to be this vast. Oh, it's dead from both sides. Okay. This is gonna be a very big level. That's probably why they gave us the strong one. What part did I even wash off? Oh, this tiny part. So you can like slightly see within it. Yeah, this is a very dirty area. Oh, you can see the outline of where we washed. It looks like a shadow made out of dirt. But yeah, let's start from the entrance. Actually, maybe we should wash off these. We don't need to extend it. Yeah, looks very lovely. Many seahorses as well. There you go. Looking very lovely. do know that some of the levels in Tower Sim aren't really that nice because they're either like full of like very tiny bits that you need to like punch over and like do all that type of stuff to or it's hi Diablo, thank you for the head pats. But then there are like some very nice and satisfying levels, especially the big building levels. Those are very nice because then you get like big pieces that you can just like wash off all in one go. I really like the firehouse because that one has like some of the biggest bits that you can just wash the entire thing. Yeah, going pretty good. It is a lot cooler now later in the day. For the past couple of days it has been like very warm even late in the day, but now it's like cooled off, which is very pleasant compared to how it was. Still is massively hot at work though. Like I was wetting a river through the entire day. So yeah, not the most pleasant thing, but I came back home, took a shower, had some noodles, and that's about it. Very lovely. I did get a payout from Twitch, so I was wondering like if I should I'm modding Battlefront 2. Oh, are you modding the single player of it, or do you have like a private server that you're going to be playing with friends with? Because I do know that a lot of the like multiplayer games really dislike modding. And ocean. There you go. At least we know where we're going. What's this? It's just mods that change our characters. Oh, cosmetic mods. Okay, then yeah, I don't think they would have any problems with that. Nice. Oh, very clean. Let's finish this area. Oh, subscribe to the TF, but with who I used. I think you actually got a sub from when either Hamter or someone else gives it like 10 subs a couple of weeks ago. Like one of the people that comes in to stream sometimes to do I believe he's the one who like gifted like 10 subs and you got caught in the crossfire, so you got the lucky pull. I think that's what happened. Ah, bottled water. Yep. those two gifted like 10 subs each. Okay, nice. Yeah, bottled water gave you 10 sub. I couldn't remember which one of them was the one that gifted, because I know that they both gifted 10 subs each. And that was during my birthday stream, I believe. A 3-month sub. Okay. Let me check my activity log. Romney. This was a while ago. Okay, bottled water. Up. Yes. No, not. It says, yeah, that's the sub badge. That's. I need to update. Yeah. So with the sub badge, I need to actually update that because I only have it up to 3 months. So I need to create a 6-month one, a 9-month one, a 1-year one, and then like a 2-year one, or like 1.5-year one. So I need to make some of those because I did make that badge myself. I was thinking of making like a vault as well as the next one, and then the vault like slightly opened and then fully opened, showing off all the winning bags or gold or whatever it's gonna be. I'm probably gonna do a art stream of me making them. Yeah, could be that. I might do it in a couple of days. Might just do it tomorrow. We'll have to see. Just having a small art stream to create the sub badges. We might make a point redeem icon as well. The reason that I went for the gold bars is because they're like very simple to actually draw. I just went for that. This is one dirty crab, isn't it? Let me use that stepping stool. There we go. Now it's clean. So a game like this, but about cleaning. Oh yeah, I do have those games as well. Just a second. Well, there is a new one as well, which is like specifically about cleaning crime scenes, but it's to cover up the crime scene. I do have the other cleaning games as well. Should have them bottom of my. There we go. the Scara cleanup detail. That's what those games are called, and it's usually and the games are like you come in, clean up like a crime scene or like a basically a big mess where a bunch of people died. Yeah, cleanup detail. That's the simplest way to call it. They have like multiple different games. They have a Christmas one and a Yakuza one. But they're like single levels. The original one is like a bunch of levels, and I do really like it because you have like different tools that you use and stuff like that, and you repair stuff, and you basically need to learn how to use all the tools. Also, it's like gory, so it isn't like just cleaning up dirt and stuff. It's cleaning up blood, bullet holes, whatever other stuff like alien blood or something. Also, you have to like restock turrets and so on. I think on that game, I finished one level at 99%, and that was the only level that I've ever actually finished, and it took me 10 hours to do. So technically you could do it very fast, but it takes so long just to clean like like it's to do one job, because sometimes they're like well, in every single one of the jobs there are multiple rooms, and there's basically a building that you have to clean out. But yeah, still a pretty fun, chill game. One thing that it does in that game, if you step in a puddle of like blood, you track more blood around the place, and you basically make it dirty and you have to re-clean everything. Clean. Are there any games that you guys like to play to relax? Because for me, when I first like got Power Wash Sim, I basically played it every single time when I wanted to go to sleep, because I would just like do a level, and the actual cleaning really made me sleepy every single time. So I would play it whenever I wanted to go like to sleep. But currently my favorite comfort game, or like relaxing game, is Stardew Valley, because I just go into that and do a couple of things, like maybe do a day or something like that, and then just save and end it there. Obviously I stream it as well, but it's like a little comfort game now. There you go. Healing done. Do you still have to do some of the wall? There's like little bits. missing? Because I'm sure I'm missing something around. Okay. No, the walls. I'm missing something on the wall. Okay, that one's done. That one isn't. What am I missing on this one? Oh, this door is still dirty. Hmm. Okay, that one's clean. That one's clean. What's this? Okay, that part is clean. Is it like these tiny specks? I've never had anything be this pedantic before. There we go. Yeah, usually here you could leave like a tiny square or something and it would still let it pass. Also, I was thinking of getting back into Minecraft, but because I've been playing so much modded, I feel like I would want to go back to just vanilla Minecraft, so I can get like a base of what it is. Because I have not played vanilla Minecraft in quite some time. Oh, that's all I'm missing. You see, like, there was a massive bit over here that was missing. I just cleaned that tiny bit and all of it went away. I don't know why this wall was like so pedantic about it. Nice. Hmm. That is very bright. Looks a lot nicer with some water on it. The shallows. Hmm. I think we're gonna start with this. If I'm not speaking too much, I'm sort of relaxing as well as I do this. I have been thinking of like dream ideas or stuff that would be fun for people, but I'm not a very big idea guy. So I feel like I'll probably just keep winging it as I've always done. No real plan, just whatever pops into my head, I put out there. Of course, some stuff like, for example, D&D wasn't exactly my idea. It was just that I was invited into playing it and I decided to stream it as well. I've been streaming D&D. Actually, I'm the only one who streams the D&D sessions anymore. It used to be that at least like 3 of us in the group would stream it, but now it's just me. Which I don't mind, but it just becomes like, oh yeah, hang out with friends, and I'm just streaming it on the side. I do wish we could have the D&D sessions a bit more regularly. At the start it was like very regular, but then over time people started having their own stuff that they needed to do, and it just started getting like more and more of a, oh, is this person gonna come in? Is that person gonna come in? Is this person gonna be ill? And on. But that's how life goes. Can't exactly control it. There were a couple of times when I thought like, oh, should I even play it anymore because of how like what massive gaps we have, and it became a thing of like, I'm not sure if people even want to play it either. But we have a small group. I feel like a small group is sometimes better for D&D. Like for example, for the last session that we played, we had in total, we basically had a group of 7. Because we had 6 players and then 1 DM. Now we have a group of 5, because 2 of the people didn't want to play anymore, so they moved on, which is fine. Like, if you don't want to play, it's a perfectly normal thing to do. Or you can get bored of the game. Nobody here would blame someone for that. So we were left with 4 players. And I'd say it's pretty fun. The thing is, I have been thinking of playing D&D. Well, trying to find people to play with D&D for such a long time before actually ever getting into the group. Because I've watched like so many D&D videos and I just never could. Well, it was basically social anxiety. I could never like bring myself to actually go out and find and ask people to play with me or to let me join. Until my friends themselves suggested it. In the realm of some bad thoughts territory, I have had like thoughts of feeling like I'm usually like a third wheel in my friend groups and stuff. I know it's not the case and stuff, but it's usually like I'm just waiting for someone else to do something. I have been trying to like put myself out there for a little bit. Obviously, I don't think it's very obvious when I'm streaming and stuff, but I do have like very severe social anxiety when it comes to anything to do with myself. For example, if someone needs to either ask or confront or like basically do anything where they need to talk to someone but they either feel embarrassed or just don't feel like they should, I'm always like for just saying it like, oh yeah, this person wants to talk to you, basically starting out the conversations. But when it comes to me, I can basically almost never bring myself up to actually ask or even start of thinking of asking. Because the moment that I even start thinking of it, I start like wondering like, oh, am I being annoying? Am I being pushy? Am I like just not worth the time and stuff? Of course, those aren't thoughts that should be going into my head, but it just can't be helped sometimes. And I know that if I ask my friends, they're like, oh yeah, do you want to play on that day? It's not gonna be like, oh yeah, don't bug me or whatever. But it's still like, there's always in the back of my head like a little worm saying that you're just not good enough, or and that you aren't really worth their time. But I have been trying to put myself out a little bit more, just to like get my confidence. In person, I'm also the same. I'm like really anxious, and even talking to someone is really nerve-wracking for me. Like someone new who I want to talk to. Like, if it's someone that I don't know, uh, then I can talk to them perfectly fine. But if I know that person, um, basically if I think something of that person, I immediately get super anxious of talking to them. For example, like when I first went to the expo, and basically my Oshi, Isawa Ria, was on screen, and she was like talking to people and stuff like that, and basically responding to them. Um, so I came to say hi, and even though I have spoken to her through streams and like on the server and stuff like that, and so on, um, I was so nervous just coming up. I like shyly came up, like hands fidgeting, and like said hi, and stuff like that, because I just was constantly nervous. And I basically was the same with every VTuber that was like doing stuff. I, I had to give myself so much confidence just to ask like, oh yeah, can I take a picture with you? Because I did take pictures with a lot of VTubers, and on basically the final day, I gave myself the courage to just walk around, find any VTuber that I can, and take a picture with them. And I did that with so many people, and I even took a picture with Merryweather as well, because like some people like saw them around the place and took pictures with them. I managed to also like say hi to them in person, and then like have a picture taken, uh, and also I had my badge, the Expo Arc Super badge, and my like little passport that they had where you could stamp, like where you could go around booths and stamp it. um I had them sign that afterwards. It was very nice. I did have these the gold, silver, and bronze markers, and I got two of the people to sign them in like the gold marker, but because Merryweather was wearing the mask, I did not bother giving them like a pen because they could barely fucking see through the mask to begin with. Um, so I just like passed along my badge and stuff and gave it to them. Also, um, I did not know this beforehand, but like I got a bunch, like three different meet and greet tickets, but I had to buy them to be able to like do the meet and greet, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that the like thing that I entered where like the raffle, was just a raffle for a chance to buy a ticket at cheaper price. Um, so yeah, I sort of missed out on a couple of meet and greets. Well, I would have only had like one meet and greet, which would have been with Rin Penrose, uh, who's like one of the few actual popular VTubers that I actually know. Because even though I have been in the VTubing communities for a few years now, I don't really know that many big VTubers, because I really like small indie VTubers. Of course, my Oshi is now like a corporate VTuber, but still all the same. Oh, this is interesting, hearing me talk about like this stuff. really not sure if people like these type of topics. Hi, Matt. Hope you're doing well. Also, yes, you're cold. Have you got room? No, I have not yet. I was thinking either I ask if you guys want to room together, or I go with the Hilton Hotel and get a room all to myself. I was looking for people to room with, so if you want, yeah, sure, I'd be down. Usually, of course, it's better to buy it sooner than later, because usually it's a lot cheaper when it's booked early. Won't be a room full of 5 people with 3 beds this time. Okay. Because I know that Vash is going to be obviously rooming with Rhea. They're getting their own room and stuff. Obviously, Romney and Hamter are probably going to get their own. Yeah, I was looking into it just now and was messing people. Whenever you have like the stuff down, because I feel like you know it better than I do, just send me like a DM with like the amount that I need to send over and stuff, and yeah, and Josh will be in a room by themselves. They want to be able to sleep this time. Yeah. I mean, as you probably already know, I can sleep anywhere, at any time, anyhow. So, the bedroom situation is not really a big deal for me, as long as there, is a bedroom. Need to check real quick. My lips are so dry. Uh, uh, Is it? Okay, yeah, have fun cleaning. I will look and see if anyone else wants to share. And I'll look for what's best. Now, a large Uber this time. Okay. Yeah. If you're okay with me leaving the, search for you, because I feel like you know a lot better about like what's good prices and stuff like that. Just as I said, send me a DM. I'll send over the money, whatever like it is, and yeah, gonna be sorted very nicely. Anything else? Let me check. I do have like some art commissions I haven't back that keep up on, because the artists that I commissioned, they like to do is to basically take the order, and then they wait until and they basically give you a specific date when they're gonna like do your art, and then they like need you to be in contact with them that time, which is a bit annoying. Most of our artists don't really do that, but what you gonna do? So yeah. Oh, let's carry on doing some cleaning. We have done quite a bit already. Like most of this room is done, but we still have so much to do. Like so much to do. That entire area too. Oh yeah. Including all of this and all of that and so on. Yeah, it looks so bright. Like compared to the dirty parts, they're like overwhelmingly bright. That's a seahorse. Okay, let's get that one. Oop, a bit too far away. There we go. Now the entire ceiling is done. Let's do the bigger one. Yeah, all these tiny bits are gonna be a little annoying though. Yeah, this reef is very hard to clean. And the words are sort of blocking our cleaning. Well, that's one part done. Oh, it comes in pieces. Okay. Oh, that's not clean. I wonder how it gets so dirty. Hmm. Which nozzle is your guys' favorite? Because we do have like this big wide one, which is good for like doing very soft dirt or like very big areas. Of course, it doesn't clean the best, but it is good for like doing large hallways and stuff like that. We have the slightly smaller one, which does do a better job cleaning up the grime and stuff. Of course, it does leave a little behind, but it's like a nice medium between the big one, which can't really pick up everything. Like you can see, it's still leaving behind some stuff, and then the small but harder one, which cleans up all the grime. But also the noise itself does change stuff as well. So you have like the spraying noise, as if you were like running a faucet or like the shower. And this, which is a bit of a harsh noise. This is more of a like a washer sound. And then you have this one that's more like a spray type of noise. And then obviously you have the tiny one, which you can do a bunch of stuff with. There you go, that's my signature. Well, my shortened signature is just like the T with the B on the end. Also, it always looks like a tiny heart. So yeah, that's my signature. And then you have the triple small nozzle, which does make a pretty good noise as well. And it cleans up everything very quickly. Also, there is an achievement for... Oh, and we have the spinning one as well. It makes like little circles. Which is supposed to be like a scrubbing one. We have the sprayer, which works a lot better with... if we go E, we have like different liquids as well that we can use. Which are like for glass and stuff. So this is like for very big areas. And it's dependent on the actual material. So for example, for glass, you'd use the specific glass one, which would be like this one. And then you like spray the entire thing down, and then it like really quickly cleans it up. You could do some optical stuff with this if you wanted to, because you could draw something from this angle, and then the closer you get, it like distorts and stuff. Could be pretty cool. Yeah, my fave is the yellow one. Also, I've noticed that I started using a lot more simplified language. For example, like I never used to say like eep and stuff, but now I actually say it. Sometimes I even say it in real life, which does sometimes weird me out and make me think like, should I be talking like that? But then I think like, okay, if I talk like that with my friends and stuff, why not just talk like that as it is? So it just became sort of part of my vocabulary. Okay, that one done. Hi, I'm Top. Hope you're doing well. Just doing some power washing as we relax, and yep. Stretch real quick. Been hunched over for too long. Oh yeah. Interesting. I haven't like popped my back in a long time, which is like you know how you can crack your fingers and stuff to make a popping noise. I can do that with most of the joints in my body, including my back. But I haven't done that in a while, so it seems like my joints in my back have sort of gone slightly tense, which means that I can't pop them right now. I can make them pop again if I regularly enough stretch them, but not really necessary. I know that a lot of people really hate the popping noise of like joints and stuff. I wonder if they think like that you're hurting yourself like that. It isn't painful in any way, because it's just like nitrogen within your joints, like a nitrogen bubble builds up within your joint, and you like cracking your knuckle or whatever is literally just popping that nitrogen bubble. That is where that noise comes from, which is like perfectly normal. Everyone gets that. Of course, if you do it like forcefully, it can hurt. Because at that point, you're literally just trying to break your finger. Okay, any spots that I missed? Yes. Crack my spine all the time. Yeah. Okay. This wall is clean. This one, on the other hand. That one's clean, but this one isn't. Oh. How did I miss all this? That's another one. Is that it? I don't see anymore. Of course, not including the front here. Like a tiny bit on these ones. Oh, this one there's quite actually a bit. Also, from a very young age, because my mom really hated the noise of like cracking, she always told me that cracking your fingers will give you arthritis and stuff like that, which isn't true. It's not gonna increase your chances of arthritis in your fingers in like any way. But people that really don't like it will say it because it is a very good excuse to use, so you don't have to hear it. I think all these are done. So yeah, this area is complete. Now moving on to the hallway. Oh, it's been an hour already. Quite some time. Well, we technically already did most of the hallway, like all the glass and stuff. We just have like the floor and yep, just the floor and the ceiling and the walls. I will quickly go to the toilet, so I'll be back in a second. This one? I'm back. Okay. We can carry on with the washing. Hi, Tongue. You came back. You came right as I came back. Just doing some power washing. Not really sure what to talk about too much though. Oh yeah, I'm hoping that I can play Portal 2 with Bunny again this week. Hopefully Friday. It depends on what schedule is good for her. Have a nice leg, Tongue. I'm glad that that actually works. I've had multiple times where that just doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why. Also, I don't know what I did, but the pads for my old model, the 2D model, just stopped working for some reason. I don't know if something went wrong in the program that I was using or something, but just never worked again. The same thing with the timeout feature as well. For some reason that just never worked. Like it worked for a bit and then it just died. I was thinking of trying to do some achievements in Power Sim, but some of them are like really crazy. I don't know if any of you know Power Sim, but the final level of Power Simulator, the campaign, is a massive pyramid that you have to clean all of it. And the entire thing is like this very hard grime that the normal one just doesn't work on at all. It's like super tough. It was like the equivalent of that. Like I just sprayed it and it did nothing. So the entire pyramid is like with that type of dirt. And one of the achievements is that you clean the entire thing with this nozzle. So you'd have to like do the entire thing like this. Like, imagine doing all of this just with this single nozzle and nothing else. You cannot use anything else, otherwise you don't get the achievement. Like, those are some insane achievements, and you can't even use the triple one, which would be like so much easier to use. Because, like you can see, you get 3 of them, and it's way wider, but it doesn't count. So you have to use the tiny ass one, this one. And you don't even get the spinny one either, like, which is a tiny bit bigger. Nope, it is only this. And you have to clean the entire pyramid, top to bottom. Oh, and there's another achievement for it, where they're like, where's that gnome? So every single level has a gnome in it. And the final level, some of the levels have achievements tied to the gnomes. For example, in one of them, you have to have the gnome at the top of the building when you finish cleaning it. Then for the pyramid, you have to have the gnome at the top when the final crystal appears that you have to clean. Like, they are quite hard achievements because you have to do some of the hardest levels from start to finish just to be able to do it. Oh, let's clean this floor. Yeah, let's just finish the floor first. I wonder how much of the floor we can just not clean before it automatically basically says, oh yeah, it's done. Because you technically only need to get to a certain percentage for it to say that it's complete. I've tried checking it, and you can get like pretty big chunks that just pop out of existence. Like you can see that white spot, that's how much was left off the floor. Of course, if you use the most powerful one, you're gonna get all of it immediately, and that means you can have the most left over each time. Let's do the ceiling next. Oh yeah, there was another game, like another type of cleaning game, which was Goblin Maids. It was basically a cleaning game where you're a group of goblin maids, and it's mostly like a multiplayer game, and you have to clean a dungeon and like reset all the traps and basically get it ready here for a new set of adventurers to come in. And that game Luca showed me, and we played together and stuff like that. So it was pretty good. It was in beta at the time, well, already in alpha, so not the most polished game, but still was pretty good and pretty fun to play as well. I would like to play Power Wash Sim with some friends, because it does have a co-op, which would be nice. Just go around cleaning as we chat and stuff. I've asked some people in the past, but they usually were busy and stuff. Hmm. Okay, stealing done. Now we just need to do the walls. Yeesh. And there we go. That's another wall done. How to do this one. Also, if you go faster, it doesn't clean as well. I can see all the little splodges. There is a challenge mode where you have to, well, you get some restrictions. For example, you get a limited amount of water and a limited amount of time sometimes to clean something. So you can do those challenges if you want as well. If you want like some different type of gameplay. Or, as the name suggests, challenge. Personally myself, I find this game a lot more about relaxing than, you know, stressing out, trying to get the perfect score or optimizing the amount of water that you use. Okay, I'd say we're about a third way done. It looks so bright. I feel like my eyes burn when I'm in there. I like these dark cubbies a lot more, the dirty ones. Why don't we do the entire floor first? Okay, this is a very big floor. Also, I was thinking of taking on some more overtime. So I think streams might be a little bit spotty, and I might be streaming a little less over the week, depending on how much how much I feel up to it. So might be going down like from 6 to 5 streams a week to like 2, maybe 3 streams a week. Because I just want to start saving up money, and I don't have the best spending habits, so my best way to save it up is to make more money. So yeah, I'll probably be taking on at least like 2 to 3 hours every single day of overtime, if I can, that is. It's never guaranteed in my workplace, but if it is available, I will always take it. Well, I'll be taking it if it is available. Just because I want to have some extra money for the expo, for any spending and stuff, and I want to like seriously start saving up for a new place. I can move out of the current place that I am at. So for example, today I had what was it 3 hours and 45 minutes of overtime. I'm being stupid. 2 hours and 45 minutes of overtime. Nearly 3 hours. I would like to get that in. So basically, I can get around 14 hours of overtime a week if it goes well, that is. So that is me working every single day at least 2 hours, and then coming in on Saturdays for about 4 hours, which would be pretty good. 14 extra hours, that's nearly 2 days worth of overtime, which would be like a couple of £100 extra for me, and that would really help out with a lot of stuff, mainly with like saving. Because I can like save on my current budget, but with like all the prices rising and stuff like that, I really can't keep as much money extra as I used to, which is a bit annoying. Wait, why am I cleaning the wall when I said that I was gonna clean the floor? Get distracted so easily as well. Oh yeah, I do have all of the Naruto fighting games. I feel like it would be interesting to actually check them out because I have them and they were like on sale when I bought them. Because all of the anime fighting games always, when they go on sale like for really small amounts, like for uh, £3 a game that they're pricing like at £40. So it's like 90% off every single time. Um, so I feel like it would be interesting to actually try and play one of those games and see what they're, actually about. What would be a very dumb stream idea? I'd say watching paint dry, or like some other really monotonous long thing that you will never notice unless you time lapse. There is actually a Half-Life mod about watching paint dry, but the actual mod has a lot more stuff than just, watching paint dry. It's an actual, like, game thing, which is pretty cool. But when you know the secrets early, yeah, it's sort of, um, you don't really want to play through it yourself. It's fun to watch though. Oh yeah, last Thursday I watched the second Fantastic Beasts movie, which I hadn't ever seen before, because I watched the first one, but I've never seen the second one, and I saw the second one last Thursday. Gonna be watching the third one this Thursday as well, so looking forward to that. But apparently they were supposed to have like 5 movies. I think one of the main actors, which was I don't know if any of you have seen heard of the Justice League Flash, basically the movie Flash with Edris Miller. That's his name, I believe. The very controversial guy who went like to jail and stuff, and he was the Flash. So he was an actor in those movies, and they cancelled the fourth and fifth one because of him, because he was like supposed to be one of the main antagonists and like one of the main plot hook things, I believe. Because in the second movie, he's like a very prominent character in that. So, yeah, we'll see. I'll see the third one, and I'll see how good that is. So squeaky. Ooh. Is that so sparkly? Actually, with this type of dirt and stuff, one of the only places that it's like this is the pyramid, the Atlantis pyramid. And that's because it was like underwater, which makes me think that this entire thing was underwater. Or like somehow flooded. Also, how are those fish still alive? Like, do they have like a port from the top that they get fed from or something? Probably. Oh, that's what I was looking at. Oh, it went back to there. Out of the way. Sorry if I'm not smiling too much. That's mostly because my neutral face is not smiling. The thing is, my neutral face is usually looks just like I'm frowning, or if I'm, or like I'm sad. So whenever I was like in school and stuff, I had people constantly come up to me asking me like, oh yeah, are you okay? Like, are you feeling okay? Like, are you sad and stuff? And I always had to explain to them that this is just my face. I am perfectly okay. But sometimes it just felt like, if you're asking so much, like, do you want me not to be okay? It's like you're expecting me not to be okay, and you're looking for confirmation. I feel like people just sometimes don't realize that sometimes asking about something, it makes it seem like it's something is actually supposed to be wrong. I don't think I really worded that very well. But you get the gist. Also, I've always had this thought of like, oh yeah, if I could turn into a girl, would I turn into a girl? My answer is yes. Yes, I would. Because one, girls' bodies look amazing. I can definitely say like most girls and women, uh, most women's bodies look like 100 times better than even a buff man. As long as you know like how to carry yourself, it you can look good. And I feel like it's a lot easier for women to do that. So that is one reason why if I could turn into a woman I would. Two, I feel like it would just be fun, like interesting to try out. Um, and three, you would have boobs, and you could touch those boobs. So that's like another big reason. But I would still like girls, so I don't feel like I would start liking guys all of a sudden or something. Well, personally, I don't exactly like anyone in the sexual terms, but as a partner, I do prefer women. Hmm. Oh, all this floor is done. Could we do the floor in those rooms as well? Also, I have a feeling like a lot of people. Sorry that like my conversations are like so split up between uh, like, oh yeah, I say one thing and then like a 5 minute pause and then I come back to the same topic again. But that's just how my brain works. I can only focus on like one thing at a time sometimes. So back to the, oh yeah, would you be a girl if you you know, could be a girl, or like a boy if you are a girl to begin with. Just like to try it out. I feel like a lot of people would at least want to feel how it feels to be the opposite gender. But not because of like, oh yeah, I uh, feel like I'm a man in a woman's body or a woman in a man's body. Like for curiosity. It's like, how would it feel? That deal. Because I, who hasn't thought about like, oh yeah, like for a woman. Like, oh yeah, what is it like to be a guy? And like do all the things that they think guys do. And the same goes for guys being a woman, like for a day or something. The thing is, I have thought about this like quite a few times, especially like in scenarios of, oh yeah, like what if I one day wake up as like the opposite gender? What do I do? Like, what would I do about that? How would I deal with my new daily life? How would other people react? Would like I need to change my name and stuff? Well, not my name, like my passport and stuff, because now like physically I would be a different gender. Probably not, but then I would probably look different as well. So I need to get like a new picture for my license and so on, which would be a bit weird. Do you think facial recognition could still recognize you if you're like the gender? Hmm. Good that there isn't any fall damage in this game. Oh, it looks way nicer now from this side. I don't think often, but whenever I do think, I tend to like come up with scenarios in my head of things that might happen and how I would react to that type of stuff. Or like, for example, if something already did happen, like how I would have reacted to that, or how I would react to it if it happened again, and go through like all those scenarios in my head, all those possibilities. Not all of them are like, oh yeah, serious things. A lot of them are like really stupid or like really outlandish. Like, oh yeah, what if I like won the lottery tomorrow, and so on. Which I feel like is probably a thing that a lot of people also think of. But for me, it's not exactly realistic because I know the odds of winning the lottery, and they are not good. That is why usually when I do bet on something, I only bet on it when I know I'm gonna win. And it's usually on something that, you know, would, you know, would require some knowledge, but unless you have that knowledge, it seems completely like a random. Okay, that one. What time is it now? 11 o'clock. Well, this was a nice little short stream. I think we might end it off here then. Because I am getting sleepy. And it was nice. Let's say. Let's let the ad break finish. Out. Let's go back to our office. There we go. Very nice. Well, I'm gonna go back to someone that I was watching before. I don't know if you could hear his voice just now. We're gonna go read into him because he's currently playing some Overwatch. /raid. If I spell it right. There you go. He finally came back from the US. So, actually, no, he's still in the US. So he came back from okay, Leonia, my friend. Yeah, let's go raid him because he has not streamed for a while. So let's say hello. There we go. For anyone that might want to join my Discord or check out my socials, that's my Twitter and my YouTube. I upload every single VOD to my YouTube. So if you've ever missed like any streams, like the D&D streams, which all are archived on the YouTube channel and stuff, or like my past stuff or my first videos, it's all on my YouTube. Every single stream that I've ever done, except the 24-hour streams, are all on there. So yeah, well, thank you very much everyone for coming by and watching me wash some stuff and just jabber on. Well, hope to see you in my office again.